Hey guys, it's Funny Gamer here, and today I'm back with another video in the Wild West. And today I will be showing you every single secret. But before we start, I'd just like to say that this video won't be including most of the secrets that have been removed, or the secrets from events. So secrets such as the Shrek's cabin won't be included in this video. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into it, and if you could subscribe, that would really help me out. Starting out, we have the Easter eggs, and the first Easter eggs are the developer Easter eggs. So we have the developer, moderator, and contributor gravestones. So in Dead Man's Rest, there are a lot of gravestones, and about half of them are from fictional characters in the game, but the other half are gravestones of developers, moderators, and contributors, and they're not actually dead. It's just a way of showing some people who have worked on the game and helped it get where it is today. And yeah, some of these have some secrets on the gravestone messages, such as Tyridge being the first mayor, and it's a pretty cool reference to the developers, but yeah, a very cool Easter egg indeed. The next developer Easter egg is the Tyridge mayor painting in the mayor's house, and it is the same picture as his profile on Discord, as you can see here. And yeah, it just shows that Tyridge in the game's lore was the first mayor of Bronze City. The next Easter egg we have is Kazco firearms boxes, which is a reference to the developer Kazuhira. And yeah, it just shows that they were the ones who created these weapons, and it's pretty cool. Next, we have a few references to the developer Red Train. There is a box in the armored train cart that says Red Train's Hopes and Dreams. There is also Red's Junction in Pinewood Hills, Red's Mills and Furnace in Bronze City, and a toy red train in the train wrecks in Bearpaw Valley. So yeah, there are quite a lot of references to the developer Red Train, most of them revolving around trains, which is pretty fitting considering his name. The next Easter egg is the cactus, which is a cactus that is found in the middle of a mountain. A very strange place for a cactus indeed, and this is just a cool reference, but it's kind of fun to find it for the first time. The next Easter egg is Zachariah Henry's gravestone. And Zachariah is a person who can be found in in-game images and promotional images, and can also be found in the Wild West official Roblox toy set. And he is also the Discord bot for Starboard Studios Discord. And yeah, just a pretty cool reference to this fictional character. The next Easter egg is the Callahan's Manor car parts. You can find a few car parts in the attic of Callahan's Manor, and these are very strange. Some people think that this might have meant that there was going to be cars in the future, but the developers have later confirmed that there won't be any cars coming to the Wild West, so these are just some cool Easter eggs that you can find. Next is fan art paintings, as there are quite a lot of paintings found around in different towns, which are paintings that fans of the Wild West made. And a few of these are the paintings found in all three saloons, as well as the paintings found in the mayor's house. And yeah, these are just really cool pieces of art, and it just makes the places feel a little more lively. Next is unreleased animals, and there are some pelts in some buildings, such as the gun shops and saloons, which have black bear pelts and other animal pelts, and this may be referencing that there will be more animals coming out in the future. And yeah, that would be pretty cool, and a nice little secret to show new animals that will be coming out. Next is the Omega obelisk found at Dead Man's Rest. And this same obelisk can also be found in the trailer for the Wild Seas. So this connects the Wild West and the Wild Seas lore, and I'm very interested to see what role this obelisk will play in the Wild Seas. And yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait to find out more about what this obelisk means. Next is the Moai statue, which is one of the only remaining Moai statues in the game, and it is found at Silver Hill. And in the 2020 Easter Hunt update, there used to be a ton more statues, but this is the only one that remains, and it's just a kind of cool Easter egg that reminds people about the event. Next, we have some hidden areas, the first of which is Sinner's Canyon, which can be found at Highland Plains, and it is a secret mining area with a good view of the sea and Dorado, and it's just a cool place to find, and it isn't even on the map, so it can be quite hard to realize that this actually exists in the game. The next hidden area is the waterfall hideouts. Behind most waterfalls in the game, there's a small area which can be used as a small hidden campsite, so if you want to hide away, these are a good place to go. Next are the train wrecks. There is 2 train wrecks in the game. The first train wreck is in Bear Paw Valley, which has 2 different parts, the first one being by the trees, and the second one being in the more plain-like area by the fort. And in these train wrecks, there is a reference to Red Train, one of the developers, which I mentioned earlier in the video, but other than that, these are just cool trains that add a little decoration to the environment. The next train wreck is harder to find as it is underwater in the Pinewood Hills Lake. And in this train, there aren't any references or anything, but it's just a cool thing to find. The next hidden area is Callahan's Manor Secret Basement. Most people know about it as it's been in the game for a while, but yeah, it's just a cool hiding spot you can find, and it used to be used for an event in the 2019 Halloween update. The next secret is the Far Side, which is an unreleased, and right now it is using the original buildings from Outlaw's Perch. So nobody knows yet what this is going to be, but it might be a new fort or a new outlaw camp, and hopefully it'll be a pretty cool area. Next we have the Callahan's Manor Secret Room and Hall. In Callahan's Manor, when you're walking upstairs, you might notice that something's off, and there's an entire room that can't be accessed from inside the building. But if you go outside and shoot out the windows, you can find a secret hall and a secret room which is trashed. And yeah, it's just a pretty cool Easter egg that might have some lore to it relating to the Callahan's family. Next is the elevator room found near Callahan's Manor, and this is one of the strangest secrets in the Wild West, as it doesn't even look like part of the game, and it looks like it would be farther into the future. But this room used to be accessible, but now you can no longer get into it, and it'll kick you out if you try and glitch into the room. The next secret is the secret door from Dorado. And if you used to go to Dorado and to the river beside it, you could find an underwater cave that had this strange door in it, which is relating to the Wendigo. But this cave was later sealed off, and you can no longer get to it. Next is the Forest of Bones, which you might know as the place where the 2020 Halloween update took place. But you might not have realized that this still is in the game, and if you go to Whispering Summit, you can actually see it, and it is just hiding behind an invisible barrier. And yeah, it can no longer be accessed, but the developers sometimes teleport people into here whenever they're playing the game. And it might be used in the next Halloween event, and maybe that's why it's still found in the game. Next, we have the Lake Cave, which can be found in the lake near Raiders Canyons. And this is just a cool cave that has quite a lot of geralds, which are fish that bite you, and also a few gold nodes, so it's a good place to go mining. And the final hidden area we have is the Temple of the Egg, which was from the 2020 Egg Hunt event, but you can actually still access it by going above the temple through a few cracks. And now the temple is just a fraction of its former self, and it is in ruins, most of the area being covered in snow. It's still cool to see the area where the event took place, and it's just a nice place to discover sometimes. And finally, we have the references. The first reference is Callahan's Manor, which is inspired from a manor from Red Dead Redemption 2, which is a game that Wild West developers used as inspiration for a lot of the things found in the Wild West. There's also gravestones in the game, which are from Red Dead Redemption 2 characters, and they can be found at Dead Man's Rest, and one can be found in Pinewood Hills. There is also a Back to the Future gravestone found at Dead Man's Rest, and is a cool reference to the movie. There is also a t-shirt for the Forgotten Weapons website logo, which was added in the 3.0 update. There is also the Mjolnir, which is Thor's hammer, and this is a secret developer weapon, which the developers sometimes use for PvP, and if you want to learn more about this, you can watch my video here, which explains it as well as a few other developer weapons. There is also the Callahan Manor and Dorado gnomes, which are from RuneScape. The Callahan Manor one can be found in the room in the attic, and the gnome in Dorado can be found on the second floor of the post office. And yeah, those are all of the secrets, Easter eggs, and references I could find in the Wild West, but it is such a massive game, and there could be many more that I've missed. So if there are any secrets that you know of, please tell me in the comments, and I will make a follow-up video including all of those. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!